top of Anderson.
Get over
Cracks on the right back,
Anderson.
it
It
does.
is.
And he's locked in, but what a goal!
Inundated. So popular.
We're back here with round 2 of the men's qualification, stage 2 for the Tokyo Olympic Games. On the show court table 3, we have Dave Powell against Finn Liu coming up. Important match for both. Dave having won 4-0 in the first round against Benjamin Gould, and Finn having lost 3-4 against Nicholas Lum. So big match for both. We still have one match still going on from the round 2 of the women's previous set of matches, where Kai Peng and Parleen are locked at 3-3 in sets and at the set break at the moment. As I said, about to get the second men's round underway. If we just run through the matches, table 1 we have Chris Yan against Nicholas Lum. Table 2 we have Kane Townsend against Dylan Chambers. Table 3 we have Finn Liu against Dave Powell. Table 4 we have Xavier Dixon against Dominic Wang. And table 5 we've got Hugh Hemming against Benjamin Gould. Obviously table 2 still being occupied with the girls locked in battle. Kai Peng currently leading 3-2 in the 7th set. Interesting matchup here and on the show court with Dave Powell and Finn Liu. I know they both played in 2019 back in March at the Mornington Open, where Finn got his first win against Dave. Other than that, I think Dave has only ever beaten Finn. So Dave for sure starts as favourite, a lot of experience, and as we said earlier on, has won the last 2 qualification events, both for Rio and Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast. I think we're sure to see quite a good backhand-to-backhand battle here, both quite strong over the table with backhand, and I think we will see probably a lot of backhand exchanges. So Parleen now leads 6-4 in that crucial women's match, 7th set. Welcome back, Simon.
Thank you, John. You've made your intro, the Australian qualification tournament for the 2020 Sydney Olympic Games.
No, I didn't.
You didn't do the intro?
I did.
You did, but you said the
2020 Tokyo Games, yeah.
Fond memory, Sydney.
Absolutely.
Sorry. All right.
I did watch it on TV.
Back to business.
Just saying here, Simon, I think in the match in front of us, I think we'll probably see quite a backhand duel here with Finn and Dave.
We talked about the rundown on matches.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so some big ones here. We got Xavier Dixon versus Huang. Huang's lost one. You've mentioned all this.
Haven't gone through it as in detail as you would, Simon, as
Okay.
as the lead commentator.
So Chris Yan up against Nicholas Lum. Chris Yan 0-1. Nicholas Lum 1-0. Finn Liu 0-1. David Powell 1-0. Xavier Dixon 1-0. Dominic Huang 0-1. Lots of 0-1 versus 1-0s here, John. And then we got Hemming Hu 1-0. Benjamin Gould 0-1. With the final match yet to get underway because of the women's match, which is now in the 7th set, I believe, John.
And it's 8-7.
8-7 for the junior. Pauline Kerr, big step up from her. Such a talented player, John. The final match will be Kane Townsend versus Dylan Chambers. Again, another 1-0 match versus 0-1 in favour of Kane Townsend.
Yeah, I think here in the men's round...
The leaderboard changes now, John.
Yeah, it's a chance for players to put 2 matches between their opponent.
The field.
Yeah, so... It's
Potentially half the field here, John.
This could really...
Yeah, potentially half the field will go 0-2, with the other half going 2-0. Alternatively, on another extreme side, could be 1-1 locked for everybody if it all swings.
There we go.
I love this match. Mr. Scott Houston, CEO Table Tennis Australia, chose this match. I want to clap that ball, sorry. We're not allowed to. But he chose this match, and I think it's based on the fact that Dave's not the most powerful. Finn, still only 15 years old, younger player. This is a real relative sort of pound-for-pound type match, John.
Yeah, I think this could be the match of the day, really, in terms of rallies. If we don't get rallies in this match, we'll never get rallies today, I think.
You mentioned earlier in the day that, and that really did. I won't say surprise me, but I'm gonna go out there and say it. It surprised me that David Powell winning both the last qualification events. Like, I knew he qualified, I just didn't know he finished in the top spot. I know you're holding that in a very you're giving that a lot of kudos.
Yeah, I think players who've done it. I'm a very big believer in people having a good feeling coming to an event. I know myself as a player, when I won a couple of my national titles towards the end of my career, it was because I liked playing the nationals.
And I knew you won a few.
And I had the feeling that I won a few, and the guys that I was playing against were still chasing that one. And that I always felt, and I always. The psychology kicked in the first week in March when Europe have their national championships. When I would say to the rest of the training group, I always play well this week. So I think that's a little bit how it is with Dave.
Fair enough.
And I think Dave was the one that let me know that he'd won those two. So
wanted a message out there for the whole field.
He wants people to know that. I think it's a smart move from Dave. And
nice political move.
Yeah.
Going around the tables, Hemming Hu's jumped out to an 8-3 lead over Benjamin Gould.
Yeah, I think Hemming has probably been the most impressive boy so far.
4-1 over Chambers.
Yeah.
Dixon now leads 8-6 against Dominic Huang in the first set, 9-6, make that. The only other match to get underway was Nick Lum leads over Chris Yan, 9-8 in the first set. So the youngster off to a good start there. I have the feeling Finn's not totally switched on here, John.
Yeah, I think...
Doesn't look ready.
I think we spoke about it after his loss to Nicholas, 4-3. Obviously a very tough loss. I think would like to see him switching on quick and trying to get into this match. Not easy. Dave knows his way
Giving
about.
him nothing,
yeah,
right?
he knows his way about that court and the show court, and he's been there for many years. So I think it's not an easy one, right?
Yeah. The other match just about to get underway. Kane Townsend and Dylan Chambers.
1-0.
1-0 for Nick Lum. Nick Lum defeated Chris at the Nationals, John?
No, he had a close 3-1. Chris came through. Chris was just that little bit more safe. I think he will probably feel almost 10 months on, maybe that little bit extra pressure from Nicholas.
Well, and plus the Nick Lum improvement, right?
Absolutely.
Thanks, John.
Interesting for Chris now. Chris is under pressure, having lost the first match. He can't afford probably another loss at this early stage of the event. So he'll be going through the thoughts over there. It's okay, is it?
Some technical issues with John's mic while he works on that. Finn coming back into this game, 6-8. Finn starting to find his way in this match.
Yeah,
like
every rally seems to.
There's no easy point out there,
No,
isn't there?
no. I just feel that every rally seems to be somewhere starting with backhand in this match.
You're right.
Good counterloo from Dave.
Important point, that one.
Underneath the net.
Lorraine Bells would like to keep us updated with the results. We keep trying to do that as much as possible, Lorraine. If you've got anything in particular, please let us know. Ben Gould 3-3-0-1 against Hemming Hu. 2-4-1-0 for Dixon versus Huang. Chambers out to a 5-0 lead over Kane Townsend in the first set, and Chris Yan leads 6-2 but trails 0-1 in sets against Nicholas Lum. Interesting first set, this one. Powell out to 7-2. I make the comment that Lou didn't look switched on. Now Lou does look switched on, and it's 9-9.
Smart from Dave.
Very handy play there. That's
He went first ball forehand with his backhand first time in the match.
And went back out there too. Yeah.
Big match on table 2, Simon, Dylan and Kane.
Yeah. Great play from Powell on the back end side. 1-0, David Powell over Finn Lou. All right, as we wait for the boys to come back for the second set. Yan leads 10-7 over Lum. 5 set points, 10-5 for Dylan Chambers, 11-5 closes that one out. Dixon leads 7-6 against Dominic Wang, 1 love. And Hemming Hu leads 7-6 over Benjamin Gould in the second set there.
I think Chris was up 10-3 or 10-4 there. Now it's 10-8.
William Hensel made a very interesting comment in that previous Chris Yan match where he was just sort of wanting it. And when he wants it, he's not playing so freely. It's a bit like that Melissa Tapper match that we saw when she let go, that he played best. She played best. And Chris is obviously showing a little bit of the same sort of demeanour out there.
Yeah, there's no doubt about his motivation. He looks like he wants it all right, but things not quite happening for him. Backhand again. I feel in this match that the quicker Dave can play out the Finn's forehand, the better. I think if it becomes a backhand exchange, I think Finn is probably the quicker there.
Oh, Nick Lum. That's a set ball for Nick Lum against Chris Yan, John. What did you say? Down 3-10.
3 or 4-10, yeah.
Wow. This to go 2-0. Chris Yan to go 0-2 if he loses the match eventually. This is a nightmare start for one of the hot favourites here. Nightmare start. 0-2 and lost his first match.
Probably going into the event, you would say he was probably joint favourite with Hemming Hu, given the performance that he put in Mornington and so on.
Dixon is now out to a 2-0 lead against Dominic Wang. 10-9 for Hemming Hu against Benjamin Gould. And Chambers 4-2, 1-0 against Townsend.
Good graft by Dave back at the end of the table.
Good play, yeah.
I think that's what you will expect from Dave throughout the whole competition. No easy points will be given to anybody. But I think we see that on a daily basis in training as well.
We do, yeah. He's been impressive the last 6 months, 12 months. Really reinvented himself, hasn't he?
Absolutely. Super counter loop from Finn. Dylan Chambers in complete control there against Kane Townsend.
At the moment, it looks that way. I'm not watching too much, but just watching the scores go by, and 8-3 for Chambers.
Oh, David Dixon.
Telling times for the tournament, isn't it, John?
Yeah, at such an early stage, I didn't expect to have so many questions answered so early, but for some people it's tournament on or tournament over could be after this round.
Finloo looks like, in all fairness, it's all over. The body language is down. 3-9, 0-1. Lost his first match.
I think
Christian, 0-2 against Nick Lum, lost his first match. And Dominic Wang losing his first match. He now is down 2-0, 3-0. John?
Yeah, some people really putting a foothold in the event. I think it's going to be crucial in between this set now, Finn's dialogue with his coach and how he works to regroup. I think he's also not for such a young player. He's also not just got to think about this match. He's got to think about staying in the tournament. So I think crucial moments ahead for Finn, and I think if you're in the Dave Powell camp or you're in Dave Powell's shoes, you just want to keep going. You want to get this match over as quick as possible.
Yeah, don't let him in.
Yeah, you want to keep him shut out and don't give him an opportunity. And to be fair to Dave, that's what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dominic hasn't really recovered from his loss this morning, really, against Kane Townsend. I think he's been outplayed by Xavier.
Score updates: 4-2, 2-0. Dominic Hemingway against Benjamin Gould. 4-2, 2-0 for Xavier Dixon. 2-0 for Dylan Chambers over Kane Townsend. 2-1 Nick Lum versus Christian, who just won that set 11-3.
Chris looked much more like the player we know of in that set.
Closing out the set here, 2-0 David Powell, 1 point away. Sorry, John. Chris
looked more like the player that we know of in that set, and I think he's probably a little bit unfortunate not to be 2-1 up, having led 10-4 in the second.
Yeah, true, yeah.
So you can say Nicholas has a little bit of control, but actually I think it's all to play for there. And that
Nick has the scoreboard pressure, but
I
Chris
think
has a bit of control of the match.
Yeah, if I would be looking into the match, I think control is probably with Chris.
Interesting. Hemming's not having it all his way against Ben Gould there. It's a matchup he doesn't necessarily enjoy so much. It's 5-5. Both sets have been juiced there, John.
Yeah, I think he's going to be made work for it, like against anybody. And I think
good fight from Benji. Kane Townsend's found an opening against Chambers. He's now 4-all in that set. Starting to hit some real bombs. Oh, nice ball from Finn, meanwhile. Bit of an anticlimax this match at this stage, John.
Yeah, I think Dave just dominating in all parts of the game.
So Powell's going to a 2-0 here, John.
I wouldn't write Finn off completely, but yeah, if it continues.
Which sets up a massive third-round match. If things continue the way they're going, Murph, we're going to have a Dixon versus Powell. Round 3.
To keep 100%.
Evening.
And we could actually have a Lum Hemming
2-2 showdown. Well, what we can guarantee at the moment is that 2 players by the end of tonight at a maximum will be on 3 wins. The rest will be on 2-1, 1-2 or 0-3. The tournament is alive. Ten-6, 1-2, Christian against Nick Lum. Finn trying something different here now.
Good pressure.
Dixon now leads 3-love against Dominic Huang. Hemming Hu likewise over Benjamin Gould. And Chambers 2-1 over Kane Townsend. Great point from Dave.
Dave just hunting down all those loose serves and all those loose returns. First to attack on the body. Just in complete control right now.
Home ground advantage, local hero David Powell, 2-0-8-2. Searching for his second Olympics, John.
Absolutely, you know, no better man should he take his opportunity here. not going Finn's way at all here, is it? I think I would like to probably see just that little bit more energy going into this last set, or it will be the last set if he doesn't change a little bit of his body language. I think not an easy one though. The set's still going.
Some
Unbelievably.
Some interesting results. We'll come back to those after the break, after this set. From interrupted, Lum now leads 5-3, 2-2 over Chris Yan. Kane Townsend back in the match, 4-6, trails 1-2. As we go to a short break. Eight-six Lum, 2-2 against Chris Yan, who's battling away to try and get his first win. Dave Powell marching away 3-0 against Finn Liu to go 2-0 and set up a big battle against Xavier Dixon, who's still in a fight against Dominic Wang. 3-0 up, however trailing 7-9 in that set. Kane Townsend finding a way back against Dylan Chambers. Now 8-all, 1-2.
Dave just all over everything. You know, he's just soaking up the pressure from Finn.
And the final one there is Hemming, who leads 3-0 over Ben Gould, but trails 4-8.
Dave taking a 2-point advantage again.
Lum takes that one. 3-2 over Chris Yan. Dixon 3-1 over Dominic Wang. So Dominic Wang putting up a mini fight back at this stage. Can he keep the roll going? Kane Townsend saves a set ball against Dylan Chambers, 11-all. Finn Liu, 3-all.
Yeah, they got one in the room. Off above the room.
Issue on court 5. With Henning Hu.
Strong by Dave there.
It's game on everywhere, John. 4-4, 3-1. Dixon over Huang. Liu, spirited fight back here. 6-5 up. Townsend 2-2 with Chambers. Scott and Christian 5-4 up, 2-3 down against Nicholas Lum.
Big service. Turning into a bit of a battle there between Xavier and Dom.
Same here. Powell needs to
Close out this.
try and close out the match, and Finn's, just
I
swinging
think,
now, really.
Yeah, I also think it's not a 4-0 match, so I expect Finn to be come back into the game at some stage, and if he gets a foothold in the game, anything's possible there.
Yes. Bless you, John. Bless you. Finloo won't go away on David Powell.
Come on, Davo.
Chris battling away over there as well. Takes a 9-7 lead.
Kane Townsend's come alive here against Dylan Chambers.
Good pressured by Dave there.
Interesting point coming now, 10-9. Going for the backhand serve as well, John. Dixon's closed out the game against Dominic Huang, 4-1 to go 2-0.
Dave just staying in the rally there.
Just a better player today, John. Uh, 3-3 Lum and Yan, John.
Let's go onto the wire. Got a fancy Chris Yan now at that stage.
Hold your breath. Jake Duffy's shorts are coming right past you, John. Might get Jake into the commentary box actually at some point if he's frees up a bit. National junior champion, youth. Played in a couple of these things himself actually.
It's a good dig out from
There
Dave.
it is, 4-0. Dave Powell goes to 2-0. 2-0. And we'll be back with women's singles action soon.
Open Elite 8 Premiers, how does that sound?
That one bounced. Come on.
over the top of Anderson.
Get over
Tracks all the way back in.
It
It
is.
does. And he's locked in for what a goal!